You've got a long day ahead, back-to-back meetings, a presentation to prep, and maybe even a quick Netflix binge to unwind. But here's the problem. Your laptop feels like it's holding you back. It's bulky, the battery dies halfway through the day, and the screen? More like a window into a pixelated nightmare than a crisp window into your work. You need something light, fast, and reliable, but you also can't break the bank. Enter the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i, a 15.6-inch FHD powerhouse that promises to keep up with your pace without weighing you down. But does it actually deliver? Or is it just another thin laptop with big promises and underwhelming performance? Let's find out. The first thing you'll notice about the IdeaPad Slim 3i is how it is. Weighing in at just 5 pounds, it's the kind of laptop you can toss into a backpack and forget it's there until you need it. The Arctic gray finish isn't just stylish, it's durable too. Lenovo's military-grade build means this thing can handle drops, dust, and even the occasional coffee spill without skipping a beat. The chassis is sleek with those signature IdeaPad curves, but what really stands out is the screen. The 15.6-inch FHD IPS display isn't just bright and vibrant. It's, with four-sided narrow bezels, you get up to 88% screen-to-body ratio, which means more real estate for your spreadsheets, your code, or your favorite shows. The colors pop, the contrast is sharp, and the viewing angles? Surprisingly wide for a budget machine. The keyboard is another highlight, spacious, tactile, and backlit, so you can type comfortably even in dim lighting. The touchpad is smooth and responsive, though it's not quite as premium as what you'd find on higher-end models. But for the price, it's more than enough. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. The IdeaPad Slim 3i is powered by Intel's N100 processor, a low-power champ that's designed for efficiency over raw speed. Paired with 4 GB of DDR5 RAM and a 128 GB SSD, this isn't a machine built for heavy multitasking or gaming. Think of it as your reliable workhorse. Web browsing, document editing, Zoom calls, and light photo work are all within its wheelhouse. The SSD boots up in seconds, and while 4 GB of RAM might sound stingy, Windows 11 does a decent job of managing memory. Just don't expect to have 20 Chrome tabs open without things slowing down. The battery life is where this laptop truly shines. Lenovo claims up to 11 hours of mixed usage, and in real-world testing, it's not far off. I took on a full workday with a mix of documents, emails, and video calls, and it still had juice left when I packed it up. That's the kind of reliability you need when you're constantly on the move. But let's be real. No laptop is perfect. The IdeaPad Slim 3 has its trade-offs. The 4 GB RAM is the biggest limiter here. If you're someone who juggles multiple apps, runs virtual machines, or does any kind of creative work, you'll hit a wall fast. The 128 GB SSD is also tight. You'll fill it up quickly with apps, documents, and media. Lenovo includes a free trial of Microsoft 365, which is a nice touch, but after that, you're on your own. The speakers are another weak point. They're loud enough for casual listening, but the bass is non-existent, and the sound distorts at higher volumes. And while the screen is great for productivity, it's not a touchscreen. So if you're hoping for tablet-like versatility, you'll need to look elsewhere. The ports are also limited. Just 2 USB-A, 1 USB-C, HDMI, and a headphone jack. No Thunderbolt, no SD card slot, and no USB-C charging. If you use a modern connectivity, you might need a dongle or two. So how does the IdeaPad Slim 3i stack up against the competition? Let's compare it to the Acer Aspire 5, a popular budget alternative. Both offer similar specs, Intel N-series processors for gigabytes RAM and FHD displays. But the Aspire 5 has a slight edge in build quality and a more traditional design. The IdeaPad, however, wins in portability and screen real estate. If you're considering a Chromebook like the Lenovo Chromebook Flex 3i, you'll get better battery life and a touch screen, but you'll sacrifice local storage and app compatibility. For students or professionals who need a no-frills, reliable machine, the IdeaPad Slim 3i holds its own. But if you're a power user or a creative professional, you'll want to step up to something with more RAM and storage. So, who is the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i? If you're a student, a remote worker, or someone who needs a lightweight laptop for everyday tasks, this is a fantastic choice. It's fast enough for most jobs, the battery lasts all day, and the screen is a pleasant surprise at this price point. But if you're a gamer, a content creator, or someone who needs to run demanding software, you want to look elsewhere. The IdeaPad Slim 3 isn't trying to be a flagship. It's trying to be the perfect companion for life on the go. And for that, it delivers. If you've been holding out for a laptop that's light, durable, and won't drain your wallet, the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3i is worth your attention. Click the link in the description to check the latest price. And if you found this review helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tech deep dives. Your next upgrade might just be a click away.